I have a wonderful Petit Manseng for you today. Petit Manseng is just a delicious wine that can be dry, off dry, even sweet. For this recipe, because it has wonderful Asian influences, it works really, really well with a slightly off dry Petit Manseng. So the first thing we're going to do is take some rice vermicelli. This is a Thai shrimp with rice vermicelli, and it's just so delicious. So let's pour some hot boiling chicken stock over that vermicelli. I just want to cover it so it has a chance to soften. It's not cooking over the heat, but it definitely cooks from the heat. All right, and that's probably good right there. Now I just want to make sure all of those noodles are under stock, kind of underwater. And they'll soften up perfectly by the time I'm ready to put this dish together. Now I'm heating up a pan just over medium-high heat, and I want to add to that about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then I'm going to put in just a little bit of sesame oil because I love that nutty flavor that it provides to this dish. And we're going to use sesame oil not once, but twice in this dish. And then let's add some shrimp. Now these are not small, not medium, kind of in between. They're about 31 to 40. Count per pound. Now I just want to get those started on the heat, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to chop up 2 Thai chili peppers. Now these are extremely hot, but oh my goodness, they are so delicious. And just a nice thin slice works really well for this. If you don't like them terribly spicy, what you can do is use 4 chili peppers and just about 1 inch of the end of each. Give those a little stir. You just want to cook these shrimp through. Remember, shrimp should never be so hard from cooking that they have no give to them anymore. You want to make sure that you just get these shrimp the perfect pink all the way through so there's no gray. So this rice vermicelli dish is so easy to make with tofu, with chicken, with shrimp. You can even make it without any protein at all, but I suggest the protein because it really needs that body of protein, but I've certainly tried it both ways. Now I have a tiny cucumber here. I love these mini cucumbers. They have a lot of flavor. And what I want to do is just cut some strips because I'm going to julienne these cucumbers. Now anytime you julienne, you want a nice thin strip so you get texture, but you don't want a lot of bite with these cucumbers. If you were doing a julienne with carrot, you'd have a lot more texture. With cucumbers, I just kind of like to have them small like this. I'm going to cut those in thirds. Now, let's just turn these over and give them another cut. All right, I have my cucumber all set, and now I'm going to use some Thai basil and some fresh cilantro. Now fresh cilantro, you want to make sure that you wash it really, really well because it holds a lot of sand. Generally, cilantro likes a sandy, well-draining soil. And I'm just going to chop up, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. And it doesn't need to be finely chopped. You really want some texture with this. And then this is Thai basil, and I love Thai basil because it has great flavor to it. A little bit of a licorice, a little spice. So I'm going to cut up maybe about 2 tablespoons of Thai basil leaves. Now it looks like my shrimp are just about ready, and my peppers have cooked through. So as soon as those are nice and hot, I'm just going to move those to the other side here of my counter, and we're going to assemble an amazing dish. So let's start this assembly. This is such a wonderful dish that you can serve hot when the noodles just come out and the shrimp are hot. You can serve it cold. You can also serve this at room temperature, which is actually the way that I like it best. And we're going to take some of our rice vermicelli and put right over on our plate. Now let's toss those salted and peppered shrimp. Make sure you get the seasoning all through. And I actually don't put the salt and pepper on while I'm cooking it all the time. Sometimes I like to put it on after because the salt tends to bring out all the moisture. And if you've got small shrimp, a lot of times the moisture comes out and then the shrimp get a little bit too hard. So we want to start with a quarter of our shrimp. This is a pound, so about a quarter pound of shrimp, about 4 ounces. Kind of coming out on one side. And I like to do display, so enjoy however you like. Now I want to take some carrot. I've shredded 1 very large carrot. For this recipe, 1 large or 4 small. And you can do this as a big family style platter. Of course, you can also do it as individual plates. And then I like to take a little green onion that I've sliced very thinly on the bias. Some peanuts, because who doesn't need that crunch? And I'll always put those right in the center. Right like that. Then a little bit of our cilantro. A little of our Thai basil. And some of our wonderful cucumber. Now I have in my bowl about a quarter cup of soy sauce. And to that, I'm gonna add a little bit of peanut butter. Now I like to use a crunchy peanut butter for this, but you can also use smooth. I just like the texture. And we're gonna stir that through first because peanut butter just has a way of chunking. And I've got that kind of mixed in, a little bit. Now I'm going to add to that a little bit of rice wine vinegar. And then a bit of sesame oil and some honey. Now if you're working with honey and you want to put it in a little bowl for Mise en Place and you have trouble getting out, spray a little nonstick spray in your dish and it will come right out for you. Then I have a little bit of brown sugar and a little chili paste that has a little bit of garlic in it. So we have everything together. One last stir with a spoon, and let's just drizzle this all over the top. Okay, so let's taste this Petite Manseng. This is so wonderful. And again, you get Petite Mansengs a lot of different ways. It's a thick-skinned grape. It likes a warm growing region, so it has a little longer to hang on the vine, and it's just wonderful. Oh, so good. Just enough sweet to go with this. Let's give it a taste. I'm gonna try a little shrimp right here. The flavor of those Thai spices, that spiciness of the chili, the Thai influence with the peanuts. Oh, it's perfect with this wine.